Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're here for a quick reading. I suddenly had this urge to make a reading as I was walking my dog out in the wind, strangely. It's really fun business being an oracle now that I'm experiencing it, because everything is a sign all of a sudden, and art has a certain aspect like this, like you get sudden bursts of inspiration and you have to express yourself, but this has a different scent to it, and I have fun with it. Beautiful energy, beautiful energy. Sorry if my braces are making too much sound, I guess. This is the first morning where we had the, there my cat meowing, like we've been waiting for snow to fall for some time, and Jesus, I really don't like when she does that, but nothing I can do right now, because she's not the kind that understands from please hush. So I'm so sorry in advance if it disturbs you and distracts you, just as distracts me. But nonetheless, let's focus here. What we see, we've been waiting for snow to fall for some time, and finally it has. It's not much, but it is a message of hope, of balance, and we need snow for our to have water in the summer times, and if it doesn't snow for long enough, then we're in big trouble. And yesterday evening and today morning gave me so much hope, gave me the hope around the balance of nature, and that still, imbalance, like it's still, yes, here, as I'm seeing the card, like I see a seed in this woman's hand, and the seed she foresees, because the purple side here I see, compared to the original colors, purple is the color of the third eye and spiritual sight, intuition, I must say. And the face divided in half by I guess this is a lily flower that is coming out of the seed in her hand, separating the face in half, and one side of the face is purple and the other on the original skin, natural colors. Gives me the idea of that you are pertaining wisdom, you're pertaining clear sight. Hence here, this is the moon card in this tarot, where here normally the moon is the unknown, Of course here this is obscurity, but in this card we see that the person holding a wand, looking at his own reflection, like his own reflection. The unseen is looking back at the person. Person is looking at the unseen, and the unseen is looking back at it in a clear, reflective form, where the person can understand the unseen according to her own interpretations, his own mental structure. So the unseen is making itself visible, but this visibility gets its power driven from the balance of wisdom that this person is acquiring. So you acquire a certain kind of balance in your spiritual existential state, not just only spiritual, mental, and bodily. You know, like there is a coming to balance. I see here. Shh. Hey. Hey. Sorry. She started to say something to the wall and started running around, so I don't know, maybe it's a sign to you. And now she's coming to me and saying things. Shh. I'm making a reading here, please. No. Hush. Sit. Mm-mm. Okay. Come on. Sit. Sit there. Sit there. Hush, hush. Yes. This also, she being so noisy and intended to speak out loud towards me, I interpreting as a sign that maybe Spirit is trying to talk to you. I mean, the unseen is trying to tell you something. Unseen is trying to be seen through your vision, you know, through your gaze. You require the seed. You are equally divided, 1 foot in this world, 1 foot on the other side. And the book of wisdom, this book, is now open to you because you gained this kind of knowledge now, and you are the singular pillar of 9 is also the number of completion. So now that you have completed the pillar of truth in your regard, the book is open. You gain a certain kind of wisdom and balance. So like this yin yang and this side and the other side, netherworld and the living side and all those kind of stuff, and how a seed has a potential to include both the wisdom of this world and the other world, the wisdom of birth and death, you know, the living and the unseen, let's just say. Knowable and unknowable is in balance within you. So now, because of this balance and because you came to this completion of wisdom in yourself, and you were in solitary, not in the sense of like you close yourself, shut yourself out from the outside world, not in that sense solitary, but you are actually complete. You are complete. You're no longer trying to uncover a puzzle. Final piece of the puzzle is complete. You are done with this part of the initiation. So a new chapter is starting, and because you are finished with this, completed this part of the seeker game of the seeker, now the unseen started to show itself to you, become apparent. From each side, you are holding the same wand. You are holding the wisdom, you are holding the power. I see a purplish, pink, blue, and red here, which reminds me of the root chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra. And 18 is also reduced to 9, so this is also a symbol of completion at some sense. And what's unknowable is knowable to you through your wisdom, through your wand, through your heart. Your wand is your energy, your seed, you know, your heart. Here we also see the Ace of Pentacles, and interestingly on this deck it is not portrayed with a pentacle but with a seed, a walnut seed. If I'm precise, this seems like walnut to me, which is also reminding me of the brain, you know, intellectual power, and the roots are coming out of this, and it is becoming into a tree, and these hands may, the effort, the care that you put into the seed pay off. But also, a few things I see on this card. Oh, it's a peach. This is a peach seed. So it took me a while to realize that, but it reminded me of a walnut, so there must be a message there. These hands can be hands of the same person like this, you know, holding it, but also it reminded me of like someone else's hand is on yours, and this hand, you know, like that, you know, helping, you know, I'm here, we're in this together kind of approach. And this reminds me of a help of the spirit or God, or however you want to portray it, but the unseen power is guiding you, helping you on this journey. You have the hand of God, dear. I also see a lot of butterflies here, which also reminds me of transformation. It is highly transformative, of course, because you are looking at your own reflection, and understanding what that means requires a certain kind of wisdom. And now that you managed to acquire this wisdom, now it is the time to discern your own reflection, let's say. And it is a new beginning, and this beginning is materially. I mean, you're going to see the effects of it materially, because this is Pentacles, you know, like spiritually, you already know what I'm talking about. And you always saw your own reflection, but now that the information is complete, you get a clearer discernment on seeing the forms, let's just say, acquiring the knowledge. What does that specific reflection mean to you? Like, you have a direct interpretation. Before it was more like still smoke and mirrors, you know, like it was the unseen. And now that you are way past that seeker mode, now you meet yourself in a different sense, let's just say. So since this is all completed in the metaphysical form, now the physical part is beginning. So it's a new beginning, and it is not a seeking game this time. This time it is a game of caring and growing. So it requires a lot of dedication and interest, which reminded me of, like, I have a flower in the other room that I need to water. Probably it needs water by now. It's like usually around every 2 days its soil becomes dry and I need to water it. So maybe this is also a message that you have a certain responsibility, something at your care that requires a schedule, you know, like, so that you can care for it better. Let's see. Oh, I see 10 of Swords. Interesting. But 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is the transitioning energy. Double confirmation, the Hermit. Number 9, Knight of Swords in the Tower. Okay, this is simply what you've been through. You are... The recent tower you've been through, there was a tower moment recently happened. Around, I don't know, 2 months ago maximum, but maybe a few, 3 incidents or 4. happened around the last 3 months. Killed your old perspective. I mean, the way you understand the world, the way you see the world, your ego, your dragon, let's just say. So the Knight of Swords appears here. The Tower moment made you kill your own demons, basically, because you could not tolerate it any longer. The existence of these demons, you realize that each time you have a Tower moment, the demons that you created to protect yourself are the exact ones that make you vulnerable to defeat, that hurts you. So these demons are that are intended to protect you are the ones who are every time killing you, breaking your heart, like hurting you. So you realize that you are your own worst enemy, and you decided to kill the monster inside, hence the Ten of Swords. So now you are, and as you kill this demon or demon legion, whatsoever that you created in your mind all these years, you acquired your wisdom completely, because now your existence, your spirit is not, your light is not cast under the shadow of a certain mental construct or a cultural construct. So your wisdom could rise, like come into the light, come into the play, because you killed the dragon that guarded the wisdom inside you. Because of that, you had a major mental breakdown, which is only natural, and after that, it's over. It's over, and now it's a new life coming. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So these two cards are actually portraying the end of a certain construct and the start of the new one. So end of your Ten of Swords kind of part of your life, and start of the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance, family, business, deals, all those kind of material wealth, the completion on the material world. So now you are completed a cycle in your mental world where for a certain form of understanding the world ended, a mental construct is completed, and a new mental construct is beginning right now, and it is more driven by the heart knowledge, the wisdom of the heart. It is more balanced. Therefore, because its heart mind is more apparent here, now you can see your own reflection, use your heart, much acquired wisdom, because you killed this mental construct, and now a new state, a new chapter of your life is beginning also materially, because you also close a material cycle in your life. It is completed and a new one is starting right now. Hence the Ten of Pentacles together with the Ace of Pentacles, it's both simultaneously an ending and a beginning. So congrats, my friend. I mean, congrats, really. It's been hard for you, I can see that. But the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So you really had to kill your own demons, here. And it is done. You are free. Now a new time is coming. And it's going to be beautiful, let me tell you. So how can let's just put them here like this. Maybe. hurt you. It with a sudden blow put you on a ground level, you know, like everything you've built so far is suddenly gone. In your mind, in your physical space, in your heart, it is gone. Out of nowhere, unexpected. Whoa. But this is your luck. This is your fool. Because this is a wheel of fortune. Your fortune is changing, and what seems as bad, destructive, is your fortune coming, actually, because you needed to get rid of the old construct in order for your fortune to turn. Otherwise, with that mental state, with those kind of self-belief constructs and that place that you have been living in, it was impossible. So you had to let everything go, like a clean slate, to start all over again. Here we have the fool with his little bag and his dog with him, alone, out in the wilderness. Behind him is the sun, and it is zero. Fool is a zero. Fool is selfless. Anything you build around your character, your narrative, your self-construct is gone. It is restarting. It is zero, ground zero, and you are starting all over again, which is going to be your fortune. It's going to be, in the long run, you're going to see the best thing that ever happened to you. Best. In your, like, when you're older, you're going to say, like, I'm glad that happened. Because otherwise, everything would be pretty much different. It's like all stories have their own unique sides, but this is good. This is very good, actually. You're complete, you're balanced. Like, for the first time in your life, you get to see yourself clearly, even the unseen part of you. You understand life better, and you kill the demons that haunted you all this time, all your life, I must say. And now you are free. You're just a fool, and it's just fine. It's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. Finally, the weight has been lifted. It's not dragging you down. It reminds me of a song, Light as a Feather. Was it Afghan, Whigs, I guess. I'll pin it on the comments for you to see. It's like, it's a fun song, it gets you really going, it's groovy, but in the lyrics there was this part where I guess the singer says the verse where it's like, I'm gonna break your heart or something. I remember that. So maybe someone really broke your heart, but it got you free, isn't it? Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. Yes, this is definitely someone breaking your heart. Someone fiery, someone rash, and almost aggressive, fast energy. And this person thinks that they have the gaze, like they see it all. They have this upper looking perspective, and see ship, tattoo of a ship here, maybe it is significant on his hand. So see the eye, but he does not have, He's driven with fire, not with like too much fire, you know. It's like it's not balanced. It is almost destructive because it is uncontrolled. It is uncontrolled power. And this person thinks that they are the answer for some reason. I don't know. They, the ship reminds me of the power of both to, I don't know, carry something from one place to another. Plus, you can stay in a ship, you can sleep in a ship, you know, ship is something like that, you know, like, so this person also identifies themselves as a ship to self and other, you know, and they think that they have all the, like, the wisdom and the vision of, you know, like, seeing things for what they are, and, like, I know what I'm doing, I know what's best for you, so you, in order for you to be happy, you need to obey my rules, you know, like, kind of that kind of authoritative sense, but it is fiery, it is unbalanced, therefore it burns both themselves and the persons they involve themselves with. And because their decision-making principle is based on the fire inside them, they hurt people. When they are trying to communicate, they put a barriers, but like symbolically a barrier between hearts, you know, like they block their heart while they are trying to communicate, and that is the biggest problem. You cannot reach out to their heart when you are actively engaging them, you know, like trying to communicate them. They don't let it, and because of that they hurt around, they hurt the people around them. Constantly and pretty harshly, let's just say. So, with Ten of Swords we see, this person has no vision at all. They are just pure fire. They don't know what they're doing. All their decisions are rash. Sometimes even mean, because they don't know. They are unable to tame the beast inside them, that's why. They might not, I mean, they're not pure evil, nothing like it, but because of their ego, they're too much in their ego space. Otherwise, I mean, this whole idea that I know what's best, I can see it all, and you all need to listen to me because I'm the most reliable one in this room idea is pure ego. It's unbalanced. And because they're fire driven, and because in the moments of change and how do you say, you know, like chaos and all those kind of, you know, harsh moments that require instant reaction and solution, because they're afraid of their own heart, the first thing they block between themselves and the rest of the world is their heart. They put barriers behind it, hence they are not listening to their hearts while they are making such decisions, and then it is the pure fire, and that's why they're hurting the people around them. They don't have to be evil, but they are chaos. They're unworkable. They're not peaceful in their continent, and because of that, although they're a good person, they are hurting the people around them. And you cannot change this person. People can only change themselves, and it is not your own responsibility. So you gotta be your own fool, and you gotta change your own destiny. You know, you need to be on your own with your maybe companion if you've got, because it's pretty apparent on this deck, this dog. But forget about it. What's done is done, and what's waiting for you is rather beautiful. You're gonna be so happy that you made this decision, so happy, of course, and you're gonna be very grateful as well to because of your bad decisions, seemingly bad decisions, but don't you worry, it's gonna be wonderful. The Lovers. Here we go. See? New love is on its way. All you need to do is right now, like, keep your energy in balance. See yourself for what it is. Don't be afraid to be the fool and go out on the journey on your own. Do it. Seize the moment for a while. Be yourself. Be on your own. And then your wheel is turning. Finally, you will also find the love. The true love that your heart desires for. But first, you need to dare to be on your own. You cannot be a slave to others' expectations. First, you need to learn how to be on your own, how to be free. Yes, I was just thinking about devil's energy, you know, like you cannot be bound, you need to be free. And the devil card came, and this is confirmation. You gotta free yourself from your chains, because if you don't do that, if you don't learn how to be free on your own, any connection you're gonna make in the future are gonna make both of you slaves to the devil, you know, slave to the idea of connection, to what's the word, to companionship, partnership, because none of you, because it will be like none of you are free, therefore you cannot let each other be free, but try to chain each other, you know, like control each other. And that's life is no life. It's the life of slavery, it's the life of the devil, it's unhappiness. But you want to be free and become lovers, you know, like want to be free together. In order for you to do that, you need to first learn how to be free on your own, and then find yourself someone so that who is as free as yourself in the heart and in the spirit as yourself. And in order for you to recognize that person, you need to understand what it feels like to be free, so that you can recognize it in the other person's eyes, and then you can pick a companion, and then you can be free and lovers all you want. Ace of Wands, a new beginning on the energy level. Beautiful. The sun here, holding the power of the sun in your hands. Freedom. Go free yourself, my friend. Trust me, it's going to be fun. So, yes, thank you for listening to me and sharing this session with me. And I wish the best to you all. Be free. You've got all the wisdom you need here. See yourself for what it is. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Understand your own worth. Dare to be free. And your fortune is here. It's going to be beautiful. I promise. And love you all, and see you soon. Bye.